Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face when you're sleeping. Dogs are man's best friend, and that's so true. But if they train so well, they could take their place among man's best teammates. Dogs can do many human tasks that a man finds difficult to do. I mean, that's obvious. Did you not know about Scooby-Doo, our successful fictional detective? It just takes discipline to maintain. Here are the 10 best trained and disciplined dogs in the world. Number 10. Walking without a leash. Whenever we're talking about dogs being disciplined and trained, actually, in general, it is nothing but about trusting them walking itself beside us without a leash. It is just equivalent to taking someone out of the wheelchair or letting someone walk after having 5 to 6 glasses of cocktail. In this clip, you can see a guy walking with 5 to 6 dogs without handing a leash in his hands. And you'll be amazed to know that these dogs are so well trained that their trainer went off for a walk and he told them to sit at a spot and stay there until he came back. Isn't that impressive? And when he came back, they all got up and started walking along with their trainer. This is what we call a level of discipline that most humans can't match. This trainer really deserves a salute because teaching one dog such discipline isn't crazy, but training 5 to 6 dogs is such a big accomplishment. Number 9. Trainer and a well-trained dog. There are so many dogs that are known for being trained so well, but I would say the best trained dogs must be at the Gruffed Dog Show. On this dog show, you can witness the dogs that are well disciplined and trained. They perform numerous tricks that can make you go wow at the spot. We all know that at most dog shows, trainers just try to show some monotonous and quirky performances, but they don't go for phenomenal ones. The trainer in this clip had a different plan to execute as she narrates a meaningful performance that revolves around this dog that saved her life. The story started with push-ups and moved to be exploded by a grenade. After this part, you can see that the dog was doing CPR and mouth-to-mouth when the trainer was lying on the floor. What a beautiful narration by both of them, and what an amazing bond they had shown. I've never seen a dog doing such an incredible job at an acting performance. Number 8. Jumpy the Daredevil. If you go to your local dog park, you'll see that owners feel so proud when they call their dog's name, and their dog comes back to them, or fetches the ball to throw it again, or does any other interesting thing. Executing commands is seriously a big thing to celebrate. But if you compare your dog skills with the Jumpy and its 2 friends, then I would suggest to you that your dog still has much to do. Jumpy is from a breed of Border Collie and Blue Heeler crossed, owned by LA professional dog trainer Muller Van. He has trained his 2 friends here some sort of tricks in perfect harmony. He uses a range of words like sit down, stand up, head down, and dogs do whatever they're commanded to do. You can see that they were lying on a pad on the floor, and then the Van gave them a call. And then, when Van gave them a call, they rapidly stood up and did what he asked them to. If Van's tricks involve 2 or 3 dogs, they know whom he's addressing to fulfill his command. This is seriously unusual, and I found it the most impressive one. Dogs even know when to move to the other pad or whose turn is next. It is exceptional and remarkable to watch. Jumpy, a mix of Border Collie and Blue Heeler, is with his master when he was just a puppy. He could dive into swimming pools and could do backflips and leap through the air. He loves nothing to do more than skateboarding in his free time. Number 7. World's Smallest Dog. Don't get confused when you see a dog that is smart and unbearably adorable. This female dog is like a real-life Scooby-Doo, but she doesn't speak or isn't influenced by someone. But in this very clip, you can see that she does whatever her owner asks her to do. She executes all the commands of her owner flawlessly. She sits, stands on her owner's instructions with a laser focus. She is, in fact, able to resist the overwhelming temptation of a biscuit on the floor while fulfilling the commands, as she recognizes the numbers shouted by her owner. If you ask me, I would say that she's the most intelligent animal in the world. In fact, more than most humans. Sorry, I couldn't resist saying that. Number 6. Mr. Biscuit. A Border Collie, Mr. Biscuit is an impressive dog owned by Kyle Shaw. This dog is incredibly talented and can pick tricks up in just a small period of time. The owner says that he knows all the basics like sit, stand, and roll over, and Mr. Biscuit can easily comprehend the most difficult and complex instructions and do whatever Kyle asks him to do. The best thing about him is that he doesn't ask for the treats to function. He feels happy to do the things for the interaction and for the fuss Kyle makes over him. He can easily lean to the wall or pick up his toys to play. Mr. Biscuit has learned to walk on the ladder precariously. He can even retrieve the oven mitts from the drawer and take out money from his mother's wallet. There is nothing he can't do, as he can fetch a remote for his mother, Kyle, and can bring a spoon from a cutlery drawer for his father. He has learned 900 words, 300 tricks, and can understand 200 hand signals. That's what we call a well-trained dog. Number 5. Waiting for treats. Whenever I see such dogs who know when to wait for treats and wait until their masters ask them to have something, I become so impressed. Because we as humans are already well trained for such acts, but still, we become so eager to have something at the time and end up having some snacks. So I guess that is what I lack, and I should learn this from these dogs. It is a video of a group of dogs waiting for their owner to give them something to eat, but the owner knows that giving them treats at the time would create a mess at the table. Therefore, she's trained them to wait for their turns. So she started feeding them one by one. And for me, it's so impressive that they're waiting patiently without interrupting one's turn. This creature does not know this kind of manners. If you have kids at your home, you can witness that it is difficult to make others wait when all are hungry. Number 4. Special Forces Dog. Many of us don't dare to jump off a plane, even in emergencies. This idea can even make our energy go down for a moment. But in the French Special Forces, some dogs are trained for this experience. They can't even say no to jumping, as it's part of their duty to do so, and feel the gravity force pulling them down. In the French Special Forces, the trained dog strapped to one of the soldiers before he jumps off the plane in a very James Bond style, parachuting to the ground. After landing, they begin their mission with their soldier teammate. Here, you can see how well trained and disciplined they are. They know that whatever they're wearing as their equipment, that's a part of their job. These Special Forces dogs execute the commands of their soldier mates, given by a tiny microphone attached to them. And he also helps them by acting as a camera to proceed with their mission. It is a difficult job, leaping out of a plane and searching abandoned buildings. Number 3. Toto, the shell game expert. The shell game is the most confusing but mind-blowing game that plays with the mind. It includes 3 or more cups, and under these cups, there's a treat for the winner. In this game, the host puts a reward under one of these cups and starts moving the cups to confuse the player to lose track of where he's put the treat. It isn't such a difficult game, but it takes some slick tricks to let the player lose his focus. But this cute little Toto shows that the host doesn't need to win us over with its moves. There's always a way to win over all the odds. Toto sits patiently to play this game with focus. His owner shows him the piece of cheese 3 to 4 times before putting it under the cup. He then starts moving the cup. Toto looks confused but quite focused as his head moves along with the host's hands movements. But as soon as the owner stopped shuffling the cups, he pointed his paw towards one cup, and boom, he won! The owner gives him that treat as his reward. Number 2. Brittany, a gymnast. A German Shepherd is not known for gymnastic talents, but Brittany is more than that, because she's one of the talented breeds as she's capable of doing truly incredible tricks. But if I say that Brittany is a superhero, it would never be an overstatement, because she is too good in her gymnastic feats. She can do crazy backflips and can jump over her owner's back. I guess there are not many tricks she can't do. It's really hard for this kind of dog to be this much gymnastic. She isn't just well trained to perform feats, but she knows how to do such fun with the assistance of her owner. Looking at her performing such athletic tricks will make you fall in love with her. Number 1. Dog demonstration. There are no dogs better trained than these ones. Basically, they're trained from their birth to execute the commands and follow orders without any question. In fact, they are even wisely instructed to act as a mirror of their counterparts. In this military demonstration video, it shows that a dog is working side by side with his trainer. You can see that after he arrives on bike, he unleashes his dog from his bag. Every single movement the soldier is doing, the dog is walking along his side. and he follows him in sync. In fact, when the soldier tells him to wait, he waits at the spot and moves only when he gets a signal. When a soldier moves to his right or left, or takes a harsh turn, the dog already moves alongside. This synchronization is called two creatures working with one mind. After that, he leaps on the bicycle with his soldier mate, and both of them head off to the sunset. This dog deserves a standing ovation for being this much of a disciplined mutt. Thank you for watching this video.